What was that, Whitson?
I think you should follow in Heinkel's footsteps. You'd make a great inspector. Now's not the time for you to be running around on your own as a private eye, with nothing to guide you but your hunches. Start off by working with people who have experience. Learn the ropes of how to investigate, then go from there. If you do that, I bet you'll make a great inspector someday.
Why, yes. When you put it that way, it's elementary. I'll train to become an inspector under my dear Uncle Heinkel's tutelage.
Kikyo?
I was asked by your parents to help you find a job. A sheltered little fool I barely have any ties to, but still I agreed to watch over you, even though I would rather do anything else. And this is how you repay me, you ingrate?
Kikyo?
And you. I knew you had more muscles than brains, but are you truly so foolish as to think that you could suggest that Sholmes become an inspector and it wouldn't end with you battling me, idiot?
Alright, so we're gonna be seeing this description of the asterisks again. I'm gonna fight. And hopefully this goes a little bit better than the Heinkel battle did. If I recall, Kikyo is more of a, one of the more, like, stealth, like, retaliation characters, but I'm not quite sure.
Oh, give me a break. The silent sleuth ninja Konoe Kikyo appears.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
You want to say, right? So let's get on with it already.
Well, okay, so she's fighting alone, no minions this time. I do not want to do that, I want to do that. And I want to do all this. Alright, so we're just going to, it looked like what, did she default also? I think she defaulted also. She also has 20,000 HP. And I'm guessing that attacking her directly is not going to be the best move, so I might want to go with like magic attack route. To test that, I'm going to go lightning dart. And see how that treats me. Right? So she's not going to default this time, she's going to actually do something. Lightning dart. And she's just going to slap Tiz in the face, and it's barely going to do anything. Perfect. To test another theory, what happens if I use, no, not that, but trample? Ooh, what's master right arms? Oh, that raises the proficiency, cool. Tiz is going to default again. And are you going to, okay, so that's you to see me. Resist one physical attack. I remember that very well. It was quite annoying. And it's going to result in, like, a counter. Alright, so what happens if I take 2 physical attacks? Adia can just brave, and Tiz can go and apply a bunch of... I don't know if this is going to really do a whole lot, because she doesn't seem to, like, attack very often unless you attack, which would require, like, by definition that you don't default. But I'll try it anyway. So she's actually going to... Ooh, God. What was that? Was that, like, the increased priority, like... increased priority move, like quick attack or something like that, or sucker punch rather, from Pokemon? I can't remember what the rules of that one are, except that I can't pronounce it. So, we're going to be, let's see, the Holy Knight is all set up, which is nice. And you have high evade. Oh yes, I remember you have high evade. And that did a lot of damage. I'm gonna try for a special attack. Paralysis. Paralysis would be nice, although I have a feeling you're immune to that. Evade is 61. If there's a way I could lower your evade, that would be nice. Special attack, rejuvenation. Let's go with this. Nope, okay, so she's going to go and KO Magnolia. But she did not KO you. Alright, that's nice. Unfortunately, that didn't revive Magnolia, which also would have been nice. But, let's see. Gonna wait. Going to go and... Ooh, wait, no. We're actually not. We're gonna do this first. No, we're not. I want to keep the music going. Alright, darts, then. Just keep throwing darts. And that's going to be pretty good. Tiz, default. Anything? Any retaliation move? No, it definitely looks like she's not retaliating magic. That's nice. You to see me. Okay, so the next physical attack is going to be avoided and countered. So, with that said, let's just get that over with. And Tiz can go and bring Magnolia back. Let's see, Vivify. That'll do it. On the next turn, ooh. Yeah, well, whatever. Transience. Have fun. Magnolia's gonna be back anyway. And she's going to be able to take 2 attacks on the next turn, which is a little bit unfortunate. I do want to do this, though. Perfect Circle. Okay, so that's another curing move, which I like curing moves. Let's go and use Swordplay Blazing Wolf, just so that I don't have to attack. Right? Alright, let's do this. Shura something or another-y. Whatever that was. Anything that I can't pronounce is automatically suffixed with something or another. I'm glad that a miscellany, like, special attack can heal me, though, because that's nice to have around for, like, a backup. In case, the regular healing move isn't good enough. Ooh, that also did MP. That also healed MP. Anyway. Nah, actually, I'm gonna go and do what I did with Heinkel and start checking, these things. Right? Yeah, let's go check a bunch of... That's not gonna do a whole ton of damage, but I do have a bunch of Zeus Wraths, so I can do that. Let's see. Ooh, Utsusimi, fun. It is pronounced Utsusimi, right? U-T-S-U. Utsusimi. Utsusemi? Close enough. It's not nearly as bad as I've mispronounced things in the past. Just like that, really. So, we're going to be throwing down some lightning. And... You know what? You're going to be throwing down some lightning as well. And... Because this is easily my most damaging move. Let's see, we're going to be doing that a bunch of times. What's my special attack? Oh yes, that's the possible paralysis. I like the possible paralysis. Ooh, brave. Something. Words. No, that stun. I like this better. I definitely like this better. Of course, that would be like nearly enough to one-hit KO almost all my party members, that 12,000 damage. And the first one that I did even more damage than that, like 2,000 damage, and that would have, I always like how in RPGs it seems like you can dish out more damage than you take. Than, like, HP you have. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's really that way, or if I just notice when, I'm a thief. Or if I just notice when, like, it actually happens. Anyway, Rejuvenation. Because I'm too lazy to go into the menu to heal. Right? Right? And, again, let's just do this. Because I'm too lazy to go and, like, select real attacks. Ow! Actually, that wasn't too bad. Wait a minute, why does Dia have Rejuvenation? Did I read that right? No, that was something else. What did I just... I could have sworn I hit Rejuvenation. That's not good. That's not doing anything, okay. Actually, oh, no, I was gonna say if it hits 2 more times it might KO, but it wasn't gonna hit 2 more times, so it didn't KO. Dia, this is priority, so this is gonna hit first, unless she does some other weird priority move, so... It looks like we win. That was definitely okay, so she's gonna do that. Well, we all survived anyway. This was definitely an easier battle than Heinkel was. Although, to be fair, most of the annoyance from Heinkel's battle was his minions. Anyway, very nice, I got a Gale Hairpin from that. I forget what that does. Let's see how this part of the story resolves. I know ninjas like, I don't know, like daggers and daggers, and they don't like pretty much anything else. High evade. And that kind of thing. High power when dual-wielding daggers. Oh, that's nice. Just like that that one perk in Skyrim that lets you do 30 times damage with sneak attack on daggers. High agility. Favors daggers and really doesn't like anything else. Katanas are okay. No armor, no nothing like that. Alright, well... Story time.
So I lost to you. Who'd have thought you were this strong?
Who are you?
A speaking Konoe Kikyo? That's weird.
Whitson, there's no place for you to run.
What?
You hoped that I wouldn't follow my Uncle Heinkel in his line of work. You didn't want a formal investigation to uncover the truth. That you were here at this very fort 2 years ago. That you knew of a certain feature of this fort, and that you...
Let us end this charade.
Is this the same voice actor as the narrator? Because they sound kind of similar for some reason.
When all you had was a laughable dream of becoming a private investigator, I could turn a blind eye. But when you finally gave up your ridiculous posturing and did some real detective work, you became quite the nuisance.
What have you done with Kikyo?
I don't have to answer to you. If you care so much, find her yourself.
Get back here! A secret passage! So this is how the perpetrator... And so they found the real Kikyo bound up in another of the fort's hidden corridors? That's right. I'm just relieved she wasn't hurt. Sholmes says she was lured out by a false promise of information, then taken captive.
But in the end, we still don't know the truth of what happened?
Well, thanks to Inspector Heinkel's investigation, several facts have come to light.
Lord Gulliver's murder was the sole work of Madame Goldigga, who was after his fortune from the beginning. She heard about the hidden corridor from Whitsun. Apparently those two have a history together. She just happened to hear about it?
Whitsun mentioned the corridors when Lady Goldigga told him that her husband planned to purchase Starkford. Perhaps he also mentioned how ideally suited it was for staging the perfect murder.
A murder she then decided to carry out. Whatever he knew or didn't know, Whitsun hurried to the crime scene under the pretense of investigating with Sholmes. Then Madame Goldigga misread his intentions, thinking he was there to help her. She tried over and over to get him on her side. In the end, she even tried threatening him, though we'll never be sure with what.
But what about the note we found? I shall follow where you go.
There were quite a few theories flying around about that note, weren't there? The Madam might have written it, or...
The truth seems to be that Lord Gulliver wrote that note himself.
He did?
I guess coming to Starkford and getting caught up in its history sparked the creative urge in him. That note was from a novel he was working on. They found the continuation of it with the rest of his belongings.
Oh, so it was just a red herring.
Forgive me. It's my fault for jumping to conclusions like I did.
Apologizing for a bad hunch? Who are you, and what did you do with the real Sholmes?
I'll take that as a compliment. Inspector Heinkel has been teaching me what it means to truly be a part of a real investigative team.
Sholmes, we have a case!
Yes, sir?
Go cordon off the scene and begin collecting evidence. I'll get there as soon as I can.
Yes, sir!
Crack that whip, Heinkel. Looks like you have some high hopes for him.
Well, as it turns out, his insight has proved quite invaluable to our investigations. The day might even come when he's the one ordering me around.
You don't seem too upset about that.
If you'll excuse me, I'm due at the scene. I can't let that sniveling little upstart think he's in charge quite yet. Be well, Idia.
It seems you chose well, Idia. Everything's working out wonderfully.
Yep. Not bad if I do say so myself. And I'm relieved that I gave Sholmes good advice for his future, too.
Excuse me, can I get a soybean mochi and another cup of strong tea?
Make that 2.
One for me, too! Let's make it 5 sets.
Coming right up!
But there's only 4 of... Oh.
Alright, that's it. That's pretty much the same resolution as the Heinkel one was, just with different, like, names and stuff. Yeah, again, not my favorite side quest of all time, but never mind. I am now going to go return to title, and, continue with the adventure.